Today we saw 10 billion reasons why the oil company's rigged game in Washington is not working for the American people. ExxonMobil reported $10.65 billion in profits through just the first 3 months of this year. That's up 69% from last year. These obscene profits were fueled by rising gas prices. Regular hit $3.88 a gallon today. The earnings make a mockery of oil industry claims that they need $4 billion in corporate welfare checks handed out to them each year by the federal government. President Obama says these tax breaks and subsidies add up to a massive redistribution of wealth, with taxpayers on the losing end.
For $4 billion, we could do an awful lot. And you know where we could get $4 billion? By ending taxpayer subsidies we give to oil companies and gas companies. That's profits coming from your pocket into their pocket. They're making enough profit.
Hear, hear. Preach it. Teach it. Now the Republican response? Drill, baby, drill. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, man. So next week, they're going to start working on bills to fast-track drilling permits in the Gulf of Mexico and expand leasing areas off the coast, all with an eye toward doubling oil production in the Gulf over the next 5 years. That way, oil companies can make even more money. Hey, by the way, have they shared the benefits with you guys? I mean, since they're making so much in profits, they must have given you a break on gas prices, right? Wait, they haven't? That's weird. I thought the Republicans told me that if we give the largest corporations in the world huge tax breaks, somehow you would benefit. Instead, you got incredibly high gas prices. Strange. Unsurprisingly, people are furious about these subsidies, and now Republicans are facing real pressure to roll them back. Remember, for one magical moment this week, even John Boehner seemed to be in favor of ending the subsidies. Of course, he quickly backpedaled on that when his staff reminded him who signs his checks. Now, none other than Paul Ryan is also feeling the heat. Check him out today at a town hall in this video from Think Progress.
The subsidies for the oil companies that the federal government gives, they got to stop.
Sure.
In the oil company subsidies,
I agree.
You will gain a lot of that money in the red back.
You agree? That's strange. Why'd you vote against ending the oil subsidies twice then? Ryan says he agreed, but he also went on to talk about tax loopholes and shelters, not subsidies. So is he playing word games here? Probably, because you know who he works for. He works for the oil companies. Now, a similar thing happened to GOP Congressman Danny Rayburg, who was grilled on the subject at a town hall on Tuesday.
Everything is on the table as far as I'm concerned, and that would be the subsidies for the oil companies would be one of them.
Now, Rayburg also voted twice this year to extend the tax breaks for big oil. Now he's having second thoughts all of a sudden. You don't like how those town halls are going. People are onto his game. So are several other GOP lawmakers, including Georgia's Tom Graves and South Carolina's Mick Mulvaney. All of a sudden, they're all having second thoughts. Fascinating how that works. Now, Democrats in both the Senate and the House are now fighting to schedule votes on these subsidies and force Republicans to go on the record once again defending big oil. I like that strategy, because if I was them, I'd tell the Republicans, go ahead, do it. I dare you. Tell us why the American people need to give $4 billion in welfare to these gigantic oil companies. I double dare you.